Hello everybody, my name is Dev and welcome to week 1 of the OCO Draft League. I am your coach of the Scottsdale Scrafty, and today we are going to be battling none other than CBAD, coach of the Detroit Steel Wings. He's got a super scary team featuring the likes of Mega Staraptor, Mega Raichu Y, and a bunch of other threats like Crocodile and Goldango. This is such a hard team to prepare for, and I think I did a good enough job, but we'll see in the battle. Let's get right into the team preview and check it out. First up in the team preview, we've got Buckshot the Sceptile. I wanted to bring Buckshot specifically because it outspeeds pretty much everything on the opposing team. Specifically, he's trained with 18 speed EVs so that he can outspeed Mega Raichu Y at Timid. That hits 200 speed, and this specific stat alignment gives it 201. 32 special attack EVs to make sure that it does as much damage as possible. That's not anything specific, and then the rest dumped into HP. The good thing about this HP spread is that if he does have Brave Bird, then he takes enough from a +1 Dragon Pulse to KO himself if he doesn't have a ton of HP investment, which I'm kind of expecting him to be on the more bulky side, specifically because there's nothing like he can really outspeed that matters. He can outspeed Rotom pretty easily if he goes Adamant. He can outspeed pretty much everything else on my team if he goes Adamant, and then he doesn't really need Jolly. So expecting me to be a little bit more on the bulky side, but I wanted to prep like he might have not been, just on the off chance that he wasn't. So that's just extra bulk to live, and then kind of whatever. Moveset, pretty standard for your Sceptile moveset. You've got Leaf Storm, Dragon Pulse, Earth Power. One of the extra damage from Leaf Storm over that Energy Ball that is a little bit more accurate, and then Detect over Protect, just because for whatever reason, if Shinisha runs Imprison, which I think it gets, I should have checked, but it didn't really matter in my game plan at all. Yeah, so Detect over Protect just on the off chance that he has that. Next up is Whirlpool the Rotom. Rotom is going to be super important to this matchup because not only is it an electric type into the Mega Staraptor, but it also is running the Choice Scarf item this week, which makes it 1.5x faster than it normally would be at the expense of only being able to click the first move that you click whenever you send it out. I am specifically running a modest Rotom this week. That is because it still is able to outspeed my Mega Sceptile with the Scarf, and also get a little bit more damage off on the Mega Sceptile, the potential Araquanid, and then the other potential Milotic. Specifically, I am able to outspeed a modest Scarf Goldango, which I thought might be important because he's got 2 Pokemon that I'm suspecting Scarf on this week, both being Crocodile and Goldango. So I wanted to be able to outspeed at least the Goldango because the Crocodile will always outspeed no matter what I do. So I said, okay, well, I'm just going to do a little bit more and then hope that I can outspeed the Goldango in case. So he's got 3 HP EVs because I didn't need to do 32, and just giving it 1 extra point of bulk might matter, might not, don't really know. But the Modest is there to increase the damage output, and as I mentioned before, it still is able to outspeed my Mega Sceptile so that if I go for Discharge, I am able to give that boost to Mega Sceptile before it is able to move. So that is a very good thing. And then also I learned something doing my prep for this week is that if I click Thunderbolt or Volt Switch, my Mega Sceptile will get that Lightning Rod boost instead of the Raichu on the opposing side because of speed. I didn't know that. So that's just how that works. Yeah, so Whirlpool is going to be super important to this matchup, not only because of the typing, but also because it's able to give Sceptile as many boosts as I need. Next up, we've got Wonder the Gardevoir. Wonder is a very interesting Pokemon this week because I'm not exactly sure how good or bad it will feel into this matchup. I think it's going to be very scary if I see the Goldango in the kind of opposing team preview because I don't have any special defense, but I am EV'd specifically to live a Brave Bird from an Adamant Staraptor. I was very concerned about Staraptor while building this team, if you haven't already noticed by the calcs. 3212 gives me no crit. Obviously crit will kill no matter what, but the max high roll will leave me at 1 or 2 HP. I can't exactly remember how much, but then I'm able to KO back with either Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast. I have both of them on there just in case he brings Sinistea or Sinistra, so that I can either click Dazzling Gleam to do that spread damage or Moonblast and get a little bit more damage in the off chance that I don't need to click Gleam. Special attack isn't specific to anything. I wanted to run modest just to get as much damage as possible. But the defense and the HP are specifically there for the being able to not die. The ability being telepathy, that is for both Gardevoir, that is both for Rotom's discharges and Hippowdon's earthquakes. Those are both spread moves, and then being able to kind of ignore those with Wonder is going to be very nice because I can not really care about my positioning when Wonder is on the field with being able to click those two moves. Mystical Fire is there just as a way to lower special attack on Raichu and potentially Goldengo. Can't really use it on my Lodic, but wouldn't really want to use it on my Lodic anyway. Just on the chance that I actually am able to get one of those off, lower the special attack if need be, and then it's also there for some nice coverage if the Goldengo's on the field. I'm able to hit it with super effective damage instead of resisted, and then protect obviously there just to make sure that I'm not insta-dead. Next up is Big Tooth, the Hippowdon. Big Tooth is here just to be very annoying and bulky. Earthquake is there so that you can hit everything that's not named Araquanid and Staraptor, and then Thunderfang is there for Araquanid, Staraptor, kind of whatever, just as an extra coverage move. Don't really know how much he'll actually be coming to the game this week, but it is more there in case my opponent leads more into the Raichu Y kind of heavy version of his team. So EV spread just to be there, bulky and annoying. Special defense is there. It lives a modest max attack, make it rain from Goldengo at a little bit over 50, or a little bit, maybe it's a little bit under 50. I can't remember the exact calc, but with leftovers, and it is guaranteed. I forgot to say the item on Wonder. Wonder is going to be running the Focus Sash this week. That is so that if I do end up leading against the Goldengo, then I'm not again insta-dead. Big Tooth is going to be running the leftovers. It's got Slack Off so that it's able to heal back any damage that I need it to. I'm expecting him just to sit on the field, be a big tank, and not really care about what else is happening and just fire off nice earthquakes, especially with my 2 earthquake immunes in Gardevoir and Rotom. Not a ton else. The ability Sandstream, Sandforce isn't going to do anything. Sandstream can give me a little bit of chip. So anyway, on to the next. Next up, we've got Benny the Banette. Benny actually is going to be pretty nice here. I have it so that Pain Split is able to kind of heal up as much HP as possible. That's why I bulked it all out in defense instead of the HP and then a little bit of defense. The defense plus HP is enough, yet again, say it with me, to live a Brave Bird from the Staraptor. I was a little bit worried about bringing an Intimidator this week because of my Lodic. I didn't want to give it any free competitive boost, so I decided I kind of wanted to stray away from Intimidate this week. And we'll see if that's the right call. I tried to bulk out as much as I could on the other mons just to kind of offset that problem, but we'll see. So 21 attack, this is able to guarantee a KO on some of the Sinistra with the Poltergeist. Pain Split is able to just restore my HP. Will-O-Wisp is there for Staraptor to make sure that it cuts its damage output as much as possible, as well as for the other physical attackers in Crocodile that could also threaten me. The little bit of speed there is to outspeed a non-speed invested Sinistra. So that way I'm able to move first with Poltergeist and still be slower if Trick Room is able to get set up than a lot of the other Pokemon like Goldengo and whatever. I still am not outsped by, I still am undersped by Aggron and Araquanid. But there was no way I was going to be able to underspeed those, so I thought it might be better to outspeed the Sinistra outside of Trick Room so that I have the opportunity to not get that Trick Room set up. The ability is being Frisk, so that I'm able to swap it in and then see whatever items are on the Pokemon ahead of me. So pretty nice. Hoping Benny can actually show up this week. We'll see. It is more for the Staraptor game plan, so kind of the opposite of Big Tooth. Last up, we've got Medium Rare the Simisear. Simisear, I am very happy to be bringing this week with one specific reason. If we go to the stat alignment already, 28 Timid is able to outspeed Adamant Staraptor. So if there's any bulk in this thing whatsoever and it's not running Timid, then Simisear is going to be faster, which I think will not be expected because Simisear, although it's fast, Staraptor is way faster. So I'm not expecting him to really prepare for Simisear being faster at all. So I'm hoping to get the jump on him with that. Next up, we can look at the attack. 18 attack. I also, again, forgot for Benny. Benny is going to be running the mental herb in case there's any taunt shenanigans, so I'm still able to fire off my Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, and Trick Room if Trick Room does get set up. Back to Simisear. Simisear is going to be holding the charcoal item, and with the 18 attack, Flare Blitz is guaranteed to KO a max HP Goldango. So that is going to be a very nice thing to have. I can just send Simisear on the field, assuming it's not a Scarf Goldango, and just immediately threaten that one shot, and also threaten a one shot into the Sinisha if it's not holding an Occa Berry. And because I have King Gambit, which I didn't actually bring this week, I'm expecting him to run something similar to, or not something similar, something like a Colbur Berry or something to minimize that damage from King Gambit, versus I don't think he's really going to be expecting the damage from Simisear that I'm actually bringing. So if we go back to the moveset, we've got Fake Out, being able to fake out everything on his team faster than everything except for that Raichu. I don't think there will be a situation this week where Raichu and Simisear on the field threatening fake outs against each other. If there is, that's going to be some fun mind games. Flare Blitz, as I said, is able to one-shot a Goldango, Sinisha, and then just do decent chip damage everywhere else. Will-O-Wisp is there, again, to cut the Staraptor's damage. As you can tell, I am very annoyed with this thing, or very scared, not annoyed. And then Taunt is there for also Sinisha, on the off chance I find out game one is Occa Berry or something, so I can taunt it to make sure that Trick Room doesn't get set up if that Trick Room mode is coming into play. So anyway, that is my team. Let's get right into the super exciting game. All right, game number 1. He's got Staraptor, Poltergeist, or wait, that's not Poltergeist, that's Sinistra. Araquanid, Raichu, Goldie, and Crocodile. It's kind of who I expected. I thought maybe Milotic over one of the Crocodile or Goldango, but I definitely prepared for both of them. What do I want to do here? I think I either want to lead Fake Out and Buckshot, or just immediately go Whirlpool, because I can live a close combat. I kind of want to do... I'm going to lead these two. And then go for Benny and Big 2. No, I'll go Benny and Fake Out in the back. I think that's my best option, at least for game 1. Bubbles! Okay, so that Goldie is definitely sashed. Or not sashed, scarfed. So what does he want to do here? Because I can Discharge and Earth Power to KO Parmesan. He can't really hurt me with Bubbles at all. I honestly think just safest play. Earth Power Discharge just seems super safe. And if he wants to swap, that's fine. But I still get the boost. Because I don't really know. I guess... Oh, wait. Bug move. Duh. That might hurt. Okay, so I'm faster than Goldie. He takes 57 on that. Okay, I get Goldango out, but I think I just lost Staraptor, Sceptile. That crit did not matter. Okay, that sucks. Oh, Mirror Coat? Okay. And lefties? I thought for sure I was dead. Okay, that's I think I got away with one right there. If he goes Staraptor here, I have Fake Out with Simisear, who's Pit Viper. Ooh. Okay, so I've got Fake Out. So we know that it's not Scarf. On Goldango, so the Scarf could be right here. If he's Scarf, he hits Earthquake. How much do I do to Bubbles, we think? I can easily KO both. It's just a matter of who. Because who's more threatening later? I think Crocodile kind of is. Yeah, I think I KO Krook and Fake Out you. Okay, he was Scarf. I was right about that. And I'm glad he missed because I would have just been destroyed. I completely forgot about the possibility of Scarf when I clicked that, but thank God. Okay, this has got Scarf. Scarf Gunk Shot is crazy. I didn't know it could learn Gunk Shot. I should have looked. Silver Scene in the back. Okay, so it is Staraptor. Does have Intimidate. What do I want to do here? He might Protect. I could go... I'm wondering if he might try and KO Simisear here. And if I could get away... I'm going to try and Leaf Storm Will-O-Wisp. Because I trained Simisear to be faster than an Adamant Staraptor. I can't outspeed max speed. But I don't think he runs max speed. Okay, I do a little bit. I do outspeed. Oh, that's huge. CC, okay. CC into Sceptile, doesn't even do half. Very nice. Aqua Ring, okay. This is interesting. So Staraptor's burned. I'm gonna go into Banette here. And I think just start getting damage. Are fire moves halved with Water Bubble? Is that how that works? Firepower is halved, yes. Okay. So I'll just Flare Blitz into you. Staraptorite, and I obviously know it's leftovers. Okay, chose the right slot to Flare Blitz. Did enough. Did a few. Facade? Okay. Interesting. So that means I have to be careful for that later. But I have a free Poltergeist into you, or Poltergeist. I think I just keep Flare Blitzing. Ooh, big crit. Nice. That's game. Huge crit there from Simisear. And attacked by lefties. This should KO. Nice. Great game one. Another crit. I can't even know. I don't know if that one mattered, honestly. That first one did matter though. On the Staraptor, obviously. Okay. Great first game. Okay, what do I want to do going into game two? Because I think he made a mistake letting me keep Sceptile alive that first turn. Unless he doesn't have... Oh, I need to write down that he has Protect on Araquanid. It could be he doesn't have a Bug-type move. And if he doesn't have a Bug-type move, then that means that I'm pretty safe to go for that play again. So he knows I have Earth Power, knows I have Leaf Storm. He doesn't know Dragon Pulse, but that maybe is implied. I'm not really sure. I have another safe lead of going... Am I faster with Scarf? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not faster with Rotom Scarf if he's max speed. I could go Gardevoir, but I don't know. He has Gunk Shot, so I might go Simisear and Whirlpool here. I think that's my play. I lead these two. I have Sceptile on the back, and then Benny actually was really good in the back just for having that, but I don't know. He might try Trick Room. If he goes Trick Room, then I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna go with these. I'm leaving a Benny behind. I'm bringing Guardy. Okay, he did bring the Raichu. So what does this mean for me? That means that I probably need to swap out. Well, no, he's not going to Earthquake because that would mean that he hits his Raichu. So he's either going to fake out. I think he has to fake out me. So how do I capitalize on this? I think I want to go for a Will-O-Wisp on you and then Dazzling Gleam or Protect. Because who does he fake out? He knows that I have fake out. I know that he probably has fake out, especially with this lead. He could Zap Cannon. I think I just play it safe and Protect with Gardevoir. So he's Mega Raichu this game. I wonder if he tries to Gunk Shot me. He Rock Slide. Okay. Nice. Locked into Rock Slide. Doesn't even do half to my tanky old Simisear. Zap Cannon. Okay. He does have Zap Cannon. I mean, that also is kind of implied. Will-O-Wisp hits. Nice. My pen is running out of ink. Come on. Please, let me write. Okay. He's burned. He has Zap Cannon. He went for it into... I might... You know what? I'm just going to rip it. Rip that and then... Go Moonblast. Moonblast should just KO. Good job, Simisear, living on. So my Sash is broken. He does do Zap Cannon again. This is fine. I should live. I'm pretty bulky. Flare Blitz, no flinch. Boom. Oh, Lord, Simisear! Oh my god! I mean, he put in the work. He put in the work. Don't flinch. Oh my god. Guardy, thank you. Wow. Simisear doing the most this game. Okay, so who does he have in the back? He leads those two. Probably Cinny and Araquanid. So if that's the case, I'm not in the greatest spot. So it was Araquanid. Is it Sinistcha or Goldie? That's Goldie. Okay, nice. So he has Protect, Aqua Ring, Mirror Coat. I think he just Make It Rains, so I'm just gonna... It's either he Make It Rains and Wide Guards, or he Make It Rains Protects. So I'm just gonna Thunderbolt, and then... How do I get out of this? I think... If I don't discharge, I'm gonna Volt Switch, actually, and then Mystical Fire in case he tries to make a mistake. Okay, he didn't Protect, which that's a little worrying. Ooh, Substitute. Okay. Am I faster than Araquanid? Oh, it didn't even matter. Okay, nice. I thought Guardy was going to go down for sure. So he's got Sub. We knew Aqua Wing. So I can Earth Power. He can't really touch me. There's not really a reason to not do this. So I just do... I attack both. There's not really a reason not to. Because he protects. He doesn't seem like he's got a bug move. It's got just Mirko, Aqua Ring, Protect. Yeah, okay. I kind of assumed he was going to protect, but like, okay. Is his last move... Okay, we don't know. Because oh, I think we're speed tying. That's funny. Mirko. Okay, so down goes Guardy. That's fine. And now... He pretty much... I think we pretty much just win from here. Because I discharge... Because he spams Wide Guard. Discharge is more PP than Wide Guard, right? Wide Guard's 8. I need to check before I make a mistake. Wide Guard is 12. Okay, so yes, I do win the PP stall war. So yeah, this is pretty much done and dusted. As long... Oh, we got the double. That's not great. That kind of opens it up, actually. $38, and he probably Mirror Coats. Oh, he parried. Please, para. Ah, okay. I've got a lot of good RNG this game, so... Oh, I live! I live! Okay, that's the game right there. How did I live? I must have, like, low rolled. He's got to get a triple, and even then I'm at +2. So, like... Wait, his last move can't be Wide Guard, can it? Because he's got Mirko, Aqua Ring, Protect, then he wouldn't have another attacking move. Yeah, no triple. Do I get the KO? No, I do not. Down goes Cheesehead. Goldie just got bullied this game. Mirror Coat takes the KO. But there should be no universe where I lose now. Because I'm +2, he's para. He's got a lot of recovery, yes, but I don't see a way that he can win this. There's Protect. I'll reveal Dragon Pulse. I don't know if it's worth Clicking Leaf Storm. We'll see. I don't think, if I don't KO him, there's no way he can KO me. I just wouldn't make any sense. 38 down to 0. That is GG's. That was a great set. Very, like, Simisear popped off. I'm not gonna lie. Simisear was the GOAT. Great games. Gonna tell him GG's. Yeah, that was fun. I felt good with the team this week, honestly. Everybody showed up, showed out. Very nice.